So we're in the middle of June, and I'm talking to Lawrence Kerens, who qualified to the Milli Maker in Las Vegas during the World Series of Poker through Intertops. Lawrence, how are you?
Pretty good. How about you, Rikard?
Yeah, very good. I'm Stockholm, Sweden, so I guess you're back home after your trip in Vegas. And where is home?
My home is Lakeland, Pennsylvania.
All right. For those Europeans and doesn't know that much about the geographics of America, where about in America is it?
It's about 90 miles south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's probably the largest city close by.
All right. Are you a hockey fan?
Oh, yeah. I followed the Pens.
All right, they did quite well this year, did they?
Yeah, they did. Actually, when we was finishing up on day one, they was playing on the TV where I could catch a couple, a little bit of it.
All right, all right. Now you qualified for the World Series of Poker, Milli Maker, great event. Did you qualify online, right?
Correct. Qualified through Intertops.
Okay, what kind of qualifier was it you played? How much was it?
Uh, they had a step qualifier satellites. The first one was like $3 to enter, $3.30. Ended up winning that and moved to the second step, which I believe I finished second in that, and which qualified me for the finals, for the final for the package to Vegas.
All right, that's very nice. That's very cool. So 330, is that what you invested to get there?
Well, $3.30, but I did bust out of the final and re threw a couple more bullets at it, which cost me about $200. So I have $203 wrapped up in the trip.
All right, that's a
Can't
good price.
complain.
You can't complain about that. So, what the price was what was included? Was buy into the tournament? What else?
There was $1,500 buy-in to the tournament, 6 nights at the Rio where the World Series of Poker is going on, and $500 in expenses.
All right, that's beautiful. I mean, what have you been to Vegas before playing the World Series?
I've been to Vegas quite a few times. I never played in any of the events at the World Series of Poker. No.
All right, all right. So that's quite an experience, I guess. Have you played a lot of poker over the years?
I did back in the day. I used to play when U.S. citizens can play with party poker. I played on there, but when they shut down for the U.S. citizens, I pretty much got away from it. And here in the last 6 months, 7 months, I've been playing. I've heard Intertops was taking U.S. players, and I ended up signing up with them.
All right. I guess it's a decision you didn't regret. Now, tell me about were you well received there in Vegas? Did you meet Tim?
Yes, yeah, got a hold of Tim, and we met up, and pretty nice guy. I enjoyed spending some time with him.
Okay.
So, but yeah, he took real good care of me.
All right. Now tell me about the tournament. It started. How was the first day, the starting day for you?
Nerve wracking. I really don't have a ton of live experience. But so I've played a few tournaments, but not that much. Mostly home games, I guess. But I have joined since I won that package. I did go and join a couple tournaments at our local casinos just to get to feel the tables and everything like that. So, but yeah, I was ready. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, I guess in those tournaments with such huge fields, I mean, there's so many players. Do you know how many players took part in this event?
7,761. At least
Yeah.
that's how many entries. It's hard to tell how many of them was rebuys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, out of those, of course, there's some really experienced players, but I mean, there's people with less experience than you even, and from live poker, and I mean, the thing that you can worry about is to be nervous so people can see on you when you're kind of bluffing or having a good hand. Did you feel that?
When I took down the pot to pretty much put me in the money, or put me high enough to where I knew had a good chance to make it to the second day. Yeah, I was pretty nervous. I was having a hard time stacking my chips, and it showed, I'm sure.
Yeah, but that's fine. It's fine when they can tell from when you're stacking the chips. It's better than if they can tell when you make the bet.
Correct.
Yeah, that's very nice. So you everyone who made it through day one made it to the money, right?
There was 22 to get to the bubble. That 22 people need to bust out to get to the bubble on the second day. So it only took maybe 2 hands to get there.
Yeah, and you did. What kind of stack did you bring to day 2?
I only had about 20 bigs, had about 20,000. I had built it up to about 40 before dinner break, and they brought in a couple large stacks to the table. Didn't want to really mess with them too much, unless I had something. But I pretty much didn't have much to play with for quite a few hours, and I just dwindled down to about 20,000 chips.
Mm-hmm. You had a few days left after busting. How much did it give you? How much did you win?
$2,357, I believe it was.
Yeah.
I finished in 1,062nd place.
Yeah, it's a big tournament when you get cash for that kind of place, right?
Yeah. Especially when you pretty much free roll into it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what's there? Some people get very annoyed after they bust out. What kind of guy are you? Were you like, of course, maybe a bit upset after just busting, but how did you feel as a whole?
I mean, I was upset. I wanted to actually, really wanted to play a little bit longer, but it just seemed like I was not getting anything to play, and pretty much just went in with king high, and it's called and busted out. Plus I was pretty tired also.
Yeah.
I never knew how much setting for that length of time on day one would really wear you out mentally and everything.
Yeah. Now I understand that.
It's a new experience.
It's much more draining than you can think to play such long days, such big fields, so much pressure as well. It's so much excitement, so your body get like tired after a while. Yeah, very good. It was nice talking to you, Lawrence. Did you have time to did you have time to do something else fun in Vegas after the tournament?
Oh yeah, I hung around for another day. Plus I had a friend out there with me, and so we got just sightsee and gambled a little bit on tables and did some video poker. So we enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, that's very nice. Did you see any famous poker players?
Mike Madstyle, I believe his name. I can't remember his last name. Antonio
Esfandiari.
I don't even know if I could pronounce it, but he was sitting right. Yes, he was sitting right behind me when I was at my first table. So that was pretty neat.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. Are you going to try to qualify for more events in the future, Lawrence?
Absolutely. That's why I joined Intertops. I just happened to come across the Troopers blogs, and that's when he was covering Tim and all of them when they was in Aruba. And that's pretty much why I joined Intertops, to chase these little tournaments like this. I think this was fun, and I'm sure all the other ones were just as fun also.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have some qualifiers to Velden in the end of July. I'm gonna be there as well, and then we'll see. I think the next stop, I don't know what next stop is, but it might be Aruba or something like that. Give it a go, Lawrence, and maybe we'll see. We'll meet there, huh?
Oh, that sounds great. I'll definitely be chasing. So.
Yeah. All right, very good. Nice talking to you, Lawrence, and well done. Congratulations, and it's good to hear that you have had a really nice trip.
Thank you. Good to talk to you.